Well, joining us live is fourth generation pyrotechnician Andrew Howard, a very experienced pyrotechnician. Andrew, how are you? I know you've been working very hard, certainly today and across the country with your team. How many events are you working on?
Yeah, good afternoon and Happy New Year. We're firing about 80 fireworks displays across Australia tonight, everywhere from the city of Melbourne right up to the top end in Darwin.
All right, so you're in Adelaide. Talk us through what people in Adelaide are going to see with your fireworks.
Yeah, I'm here in Adelaide on the River Torrens. We've got two fireworks displays, the family fireworks at 9 p.m. Then we have the Big Bash game. We have a concert at the end of the Big Bash game, and then the midnight fireworks here. We also have displays down on the beaches at Glenelg, Brighton, Semaphore. Yeah, spectacular show. The crew are currently putting the pontoons out on the river, and everything's just doing final systems checks here to make sure all continuity is good. Weather's perfect. It's going to be a great night to celebrate.
So we get to see the end result of all of your preparation, the amazing lights, and as we just heard there, so many children, adults, of course, just love watching the fireworks. So talk us through the preparation, how long it takes and the setup to when we get to see the fireworks.
It's really an all-year-round process, working with event organisers all year round, really. There's a lot of crowd control issues that we need to all work together with in relation to ensuring vantage points, safety areas, exclusion zones, all the permits, logistics, manufacturing product, getting all the equipment together. Everything's all computer programmed and fired with computer, high-end computer equipment. All of that takes a long time to program. All the product takes a long time to manufacture and package, and then logistics delivering it door to door from our factory to each site around Australia.
And we know many events have to be cancelled due to mainly weather conditions and so forth. So when that happens, you've got all these fireworks. What happens in terms of storage?
It doesn't happen that often. I can't think of anything recently that we've had to cancel due to high winds for a very long time. But yeah, well, there's a process of de-rigging the show. If it's too high winds and we can't fire, we pack it all up and put it back into storage, and it'll be reassigned to an event afterwards. But touch wood, the weather everywhere we're working tonight looks pretty good. Good night for people to be out and about, seeing out the new year.
I'm sure many of our viewers may remember the time that we were allowed to have firecracker night and purchase our own crackers and go to the beach or your backyard and, have a good old night. But we can't do that anymore. We've spoken about safety. So run us through, if you don't mind, a bit more on safety and how potentially dangerous they can be.
Oh, they're fatal. There was a fatality, I believe, in the outer suburbs of Melbourne just last week of someone mucking around with illegal fireworks or in some capacity. The reason everything was banned is because the dangers of fireworks, and even though they bring so much pleasure to people, and they did in the past, it's very dangerous. And when put in the wrong hands and used inappropriately, and particularly with people not really knowing the dangers of them, even what could be labelled as a colourful, beautiful firework could be very dangerous. So across Australia, they are banned, apart from the Northern Territory on Territory Day, the 1st of July, where Territorians and people visiting the Territory can obtain fireworks on that day and set them off. But even then, as a professional pyrotechnician, that in itself has its dangers. There's injuries on that night up there with people not using them appropriately. So I plead to everyone, forget about playing with illegal fireworks. It usually ends in tears.
Mm. And apart from the obvious, fireworks look fantastic, but in your opinion, you're a fourth generation pyrotechnician, you've grown up with fireworks. Why do we love them so much?
I personally think it's the magic of it. People don't know how they're created, so it's a bit of that mystique and magic as to how they are created, and the different patterns and shapes and the noise, and just how big an area a fireworks display can illuminate and light up. People can watch from a long way away, from a close area. I just think it has that mystique and magic about it, and that's what people like about it.
Yeah, well said,
obviously,
yeah.
We're aware, there's some people in the community that don't like them. Some animals and pets are sensitive to them. We do a lot in pre-production and planning of our permits and notifications to ensure that community are well advised of the fireworks displays in the community, and to try and take precautions of any animals that are pets that they have that get distressed in thunderstorms and fireworks displays. And we also are sensitive to that. We design displays that aren't necessarily excessively loud fireworks displays in communities where noise is an issue. So we're aware of that, and the professional industry works with our regulatory authorities around Australia to ensure that we're doing the best we can in producing professional fireworks displays.
Something for everyone, including the animals. Yes, certainly a lot of them don't like that, but hopefully everyone is well prepared for their pets that perhaps might be a little bit scared tonight. But thank you, Andrew, for joining us. All the very best. And yeah, sounds like it's going to be a great time in Adelaide and with all of your other fireworks displays. Take care.
Thank you very much. Happy New Year.